How did I meet Paul? Just through Twitch. I watched him for a few years, then applied to be a mod, and friendship's grown from there.
It's amazing. It sounds so nice, Pups.
Hey, Paul! We're just having a conversation about football or rugby at the moment.
I'm just waiting for my coffee machine to warm up.
Nice. Sherlock, it depends what type of cricket you're going to watch.
Lol, Jimbo. Can you explain the graph to the right of the rear view mirror? Oh, you mean this stuff up here? Oh, this is iRacing.
I think he means the sector times, Paul.
I think rear view mirror's at the top, so I'm assuming he's about that little black panel with the iRacing thing.
Okay. I can't even remember what all of them are.
Yeah, it's like render graphics or something.
Yeah, lag, quality, connection.
Latency, quality of network. F is the force feedback, and if it goes red, it's clipping. Can't remember what CS and P are.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I'll just do my second thing later. Are you out on the track?
Yeah. I still got 60 litres left.
There's the puppy! Oh, he lost a tenth then, mate. I could see it.
You could just, you're that good, Paul. You can just tell like that.
Yeah, just look at it. 4 drivers, Valmet. S is for sexiness, yeah, sure. P is for pace. (46°C), lovely.
Yep. Crew chief's telling me I've got a penalty, but there's no flag or nothing on my screen, so I'm not sure what to believe.
I believe iRacing.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 46 Celsius.
Is that the livery that you're on about using?
Yeah.
A bit dark. I like the design, it's just a bit dark.
There's multiple, I think there's like 6 or 7 different options for this pole on trading paints.
Right. S is sync state and P is page fault. Oh yeah, page fault meters, that's right. Sorry, Casey. Thank you for double top 40 months, sir. In other news, you're sitting your T148 days. Oh, T minus 148 days till wedding. Still on and still paying stuff. Lol. 148 days. Alton, I don't know if I thank you for 25 months or Liverpool for me for 31, but thank you if I didn't. I can't remember. Frickerton. Thank you, 46. Right, machine should be hot now, so I'll
No
BRB.
worries. We don't race in a league. I've got Fanatec V3. It starts 7 PM UK time, I believe. Well, thank you, LMP, for that. This is just practice. It doesn't make it okay because he just ruined mine and his run. Yeah, that's true. Like, all he had to do was wait, what, 3 more seconds and he would have got past. I agree. The car is the Chevy GTE C8, I believe. Faults feedback in iRacing is, it's one of the better ones. It's not perfect, it has its faults, but what sim doesn't? But it's alright. It's nothing special. It's a Chevy GTE. Alex, I'll do what I want. Alex, the closest car to behind me when I did that was a minute and a half behind. That's your opinion, Alex? iRacing doesn't simulate flat spots. Should we see how far we can jump the second chicane? That's all we're doing here, is some science, that's all. Here we go! How was that for style? Was that 10? Squirrel's grabbing a coffee. Alex kindly sent me his old pedals, and I am very satisfied. Right, should we see how long it takes to blow up the engine this time?
I'm back. You're blowing your engine up, Sean.
Yeah, we're just doing some science, Paul. We've seen how far we can jump over the chicanes.
Oh, God.
Now we were seeing what it was like to blow an engine up.
Daughter into Versius, 22 months. Got my first Pro glasses and upgrade to 4K vision. Nice. Odd Taco, thank you for subbing. Sorry, guys. Sorry that took way. That took so long.
Well, it's alright. We had a great time, Paul. Doing some science.
So I was like, I'll just make myself a quick coffee, and then I go in and like, Mrs. Squirrel's there with a friend. I was like, and then she went, are you making a coffee? And I was like, yeah. She said, oh, well, Pam's brought round these like biscotti biscuits because I made her like a proper coffee yesterday.
Yeah.
Like not a, not an instant, like a proper coffee.
Yeah.
So I made her one of them yesterday, and she was so impressed. She went out and bought flipping biscotti biscuits. so when she's like, can you make a coffee for me and Pam? I'm like, yeah. That's really awkward timing, but yeah, because you brought biscuits. And like, just to make matters worse, like it's really easy to make 1 or 2 espressos because you can just do it in one shot. But if you want to make 3, if you want to make 3 drinks, you've got to do 2 espresso runs. So you've got to like grind and then, tamp and then pour and then clean the thing and then do it again just to get 3 cups. Of course, you end up with 2 normal coffees and 1 double espresso, which is why... I don't know if you can, oh, God, I just chucked it everywhere. I don't know if you can see mine. I've just chucked it all over the cup. It's really dark because it's a double espresso.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 2 normals and 1 double. So now I've got a double. And then I had to clean the machine as well. So I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I'm not doing anything right now. I don't mind making 3 coffees. Why not?
Right, on this one, we're going to see if we can get a bit more air on this chicane.
But I did get a biscotti biscuit.
Woo! Hashtag worth it!
Does that damage your car at all?
Yeah, I've got no steering. It's at like 90 degrees to go straight.
So you're taking your practice seriously then?
Yeah.
The front of your car is... It's like... You've hit it so hard, it's now just got 4 polygons.
Oh, that's amazing.
Like, iRacing can't deal with that. It's like, well, if you remove that bit, we're not really sure what to draw.
Hang on, I can make it back to the pits.
So, Alex, when are you joining practice? I need to do a double stint run. What's the temperature? 47? 47 Celsius track now.
Yep.
2 p.m, so it's probably peaked.
My car is performing at the top of its game. Thank you for asking.
Yes, it does Valtrex. If you're in an official practice, all the normal rules of the race apply in terms of incidents and slowdowns. Fair enough, Alex? I think she must have sat on these or dropped them or something. They're so broken.
Put it in the handbag, Paul. We all know what goes in a woman's handbag.
Oh, like literally coming out in pieces.
Best pit entry ever.
Lol, Alex, seen a bit.
Oh, my engines blew up.
There's just bits in the bottom. This is insane. So you drove all the way back and then blew the engine up?
Yes.
My God. I think we need a new session. This one's finished.
Yeah. I got, to tell the truth, Paul, everything was going fine. I was doing it fine, and then I got taken out by an LMP. You can even ask the chat this. Out of nowhere on the Porsche curves. So I decided I would do some science.
Well, I'm going to drink my coffee and do a double stint.
Yeah, no worries, me too. Well, minus the coffee.
Right, what have we got? Session 847 has just started.
Okay.
Oh, look, register and join buttons appeared. No, it's not. It'll never be there. Just the register. One espresso per stint. Yeah, that basically is one espresso per stint.
I'm going to need some of that in the early hours.
See, this is what it should taste like. This is nice. I like double espresso in a drink.
Can't say I've ever had it because I don't like coffee.
How do you know you don't like coffee? What have you tried?
That's a good point, Paul. It's mainly the smell of some of the coffees that puts me off.
I mean, you've got your instant, you can forget that. You've got espresso, that's too strong for most people. You've got your Americano, which is like a diluted espresso. Then you've got, obviously, your cortado, your lattes of the world, your, what they call I can't think of the word. Anyway, it's like with a bit of milk. And then obviously, yeah, latte's got loads of milk. Cortado's quite strong. It really depends how much milk you like in there to dilute the flavor of the coffee.
Okay. You're talking to a person who had his first Nando's pull not that long ago.
Yeah, there's no chicken in coffee usually.
Well, I hope not. That'd be a bit.
And if you kind of like chocolate and stuff in there, you can go mocha on it.
Oh no, I don't like chocolate.
Well, don't get cappuccino because it tends to sprinkle chocolate on it. So you got your flat white, which is a happy medium, I think, and then you've got your cortado, which is less milk, which is like a stronger flavored flat white. And then if you don't like milk in there at all, and don't forget you can have dairy milk, or you could go for almond milk and all kinds of other varieties now, goat milk. Or if you just like the flavor of coffee, you can go espresso or dilute it with a bit of water for an Americano.
I've just got an image of my head next time we're at like Truck Fest or something, me just trying like 6 different coffees to see what one I like.
And then if you really don't like coffee that much, just get a Starbucks because it's all milk anyway. It's like, here's a pint of milk with a bit of coffee added. All the Starbucks fans in chat now are going to be raging. Hey, Captain Flint, I've got a question. Did you notice that the image now perfectly overlays the pit box? It's not off to one center, you know, because I know things like that trigger you. Just wondered if you noticed. I don't know. I don't like goat's cheese. Mrs. Squirrel likes goat's cheese. I'm not a real fan of it. Yeah, I don't like cinnamon in my latte either. Yeah, Starbucks coffee is very sugary, but I kind of found that American soda in general is quite sugary as well. Even the bread's quite sweet. I think just the way they like it over there. We do indeed, Audi. We do indeed. Yeah, it's not in the UK, though. Bread is not sweet in the UK. You can get sweet bread. Ruben, thank you for 19. Good afternoon. Andy with 41. Are you in the session?
I'm loading in, yes.
So I hesitate to say at the moment it seems fairly stable, and I'm wondering if I should run my wheel software or just leave it for now. I don't know if it's got anything to do with it.
The only way you're going to find out, Paul, is by running it.
Yeah, brioche. I like brioche. I had brioche this morning. Toasted brioche is nice. Do I run my wheel software or don't I? Is it really going to make any difference? Probably not, actually.
I can't see it being the wheels because it was happening before you even got the wheel, wasn't it?
Well, I'm firing it up. $52.2 brake bias. Okay, it's now running.
Okay.
See a puppy behind me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it'll do when there's lots of cars on track.
The pit exit's clear.
But it's either going to work or it's not, right? How was that a yield? Seriously? I didn't do anything. Toasted brioche with Nutella. Oh yeah, now you're talking. Oh, it's iRacing. Why have you... See, iRacing's not remembering where I'm dragging items. I exited iRacing and it's put the wheel back in the center of the screen. You can probably see it.
Yeah, I can.
And it's put the graphic adjustments page. This always comes up, and this always appears here. And I keep moving it.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
I keep moving that out of the way. I disabled telemetry while I was in the view. There you go. But I don't understand why iRacing's not saving that stuff anymore. Has anybody else ever got that problem in iRacing where you move elements around and then when you leave, it doesn't remember them? Is there a fix for that? What's the benefit to having pedals and wheel on the screen? It's for your info more than anything. I think you overcooked that one, mate.
Left side, clear
I
left.
forget your tyres are cold.
Yeah, so I've got to slow down. Even that costs me more time than I get.
Yeah. Yes, force feedback's enabled. Rear view mirror at the top on the right where it says 120 FPS. At the bottom, that F is force feedback. So you can see the bar move when it kicks in. Yeah, but Lost Gold, it's not in iRacing either. You can add it with paid for apps. Puppy, why are you not on the track behind me?
Because I hit a wall, and then I went back to the garage to realise I didn't load a setup.
Lol. So basically, noob errors.
Yep.
G-meter, yeah. I don't think it's an option yet. I really like the Corvette Audi. I didn't used to like it at first, but it's really grown on me. I don't know, it just feels, it reminds me of the Ferrari in that it's quite forgiving. Like the RSR will just throw you into a wall at a moment's notice if the setup's wrong in particular. Oh god, I'm not focusing on my brake point. So it kind of reminds me of the Ferrari, but it's kind of nicer interior, exterior, audio. I don't know, I just like it. I don't know what engine they put in the Valtrex. Yeah, the Corvette is like it never used to be. I remember when it was a bit back end happy, which is what the RSR feels like these days. Mr. Anders, thank you for 61. So what I'm thinking, guys, I want to run an idea past you, see what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
What?
Someone said go look at Xbox's last YouTube post.
Oh, why? What is it?
I don't know. I have a note. I'm in the car, so.
Naturally aspirated V8. Debating getting triples or super ultra wide. You know, you'll get different answers from different people.
The pit speed limit box in 3.
Personally, I like super ultra wide. I like the simplicity of it. One monitor, one cable, one power supply, one super ultra wide screen. Very easy to manage, no seams. That's what I like. Other people don't mind having 3 monitors, 3 power cables, 3 graphics card leads going to the graphics card. Setting up on 3 monitors, which is not particularly easy to be perfectly level and angled right. And then the seam, they tend to put those plastic strips that blur the image. One sec. So, you know, it really is a personal preference thing. Just want to check something. Sorry, which YouTube channel are we checking, did you say? Which YouTube channel was it, Pubs?
Someone said Xbox.
I'm on the Xbox channel. What am I looking for?
Is the latest video, I'm guessing.
What, Crown Trick release date? That one.
I don't know. I didn't. Someone said you was in it. Someone said something else, and then I forgot what someone else said.
In what? I mean, what?
The video, apparently.
What, in the Crown Trick release trailer? If he's in it, he's disguised very well, yeah. Oh, hang on. There's a video. Why I Fly, Microsoft Flight Simulator Squirrel. Why is it on the Xbox channel, but it's not in the video list?
That's brilliant.
Hang on, let me close Race Labs a second.
I'm gonna have to wait till after I've done racing to watch that.
1
The leader
second.
is
1
just
why do you
second.
fly, Paul?
50.3.
Alright, you can shush, you can crew chief. And then we'll do that. Let's have a look at this. Cinema mode. We'll do that. I have never seen this, by the way. This is the first time I've...
Your on-screen chat's in the way, Paul.
I
The double
know.
one. How long is the video?
1 minute 24. That belies all the work that went into it.
And
I've
so
never
we
seen
decided
this.
to, pull the throttle.
Hang on.
And so we decided to, pull the throttle, put the plane into a stall, and we dropped out the sky like a brick. I think I went completely ghostly white, wasn't expecting it.
The Explorer. What's all this about?
The most surprising thing that's happened to me, actually, in Microsoft Flight Simulator was how well did it compare to real life? And is this something that can help me to become a better private pilot? One of my objectives was always to make a real-world flight and to make a video in Microsoft Flight Sim that ran alongside that, because I wanted to not only compare the two, but also use it as a learning platform to show you the differences between the two. I did a flight in Microsoft Flight Sim from North Weald to Lydd. So I was looking for the landmarks that I would normally look for, the trees, the train lines, the roads, the rivers, the lakes, all of the stuff that a VFR pilot would look for. And then I did the flights in the real world with the GoPro cameras. Really, Microsoft Flight Simulator is unparalleled in its ability to look out the window, and what you see is pretty much what you will get when you go into the real world. I think simulators are compelling for many reasons, actually. Some people, it can be a career progression thing. For me, it's a learning process and a challenging process in my constant pursuit, I guess, to be a better pilot. I'm Squirrel, and I fly to discover my next destination.
Woo! Dude, 1.5 minutes. That took about 6 hours of filming at my studio. I'm not even joking. That's insane. That's good, though.
Yep.
I gotta tweet that out and stuff now.
You're now Xbox famous too, Paul.
Oh. All right, give me a minute. I got to push out a tweet and stuff. You won't play on Xbox. Dude, it's on the Xbox channel, then they're going to put it in other places. Don't worry about that. You got a Discord ping. I'll just keep it short. Nice. Do you know what? It's been March, I think I filmed that. It's been that long. '24th of March, yeah, it was feels like a long time ago. That's crazy. Right.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Thanks for pointing that out, guys. I was waiting for it to come out, but I couldn't really say where it was going to come out, or couldn't say anything about it. Yeah, 1.5 minutes. Like they've condensed that so much. Okay, if we do that and that, if we just do that a second, it should reinitialize the overlays.
RB, Paul. I'm just going to make a cup of tea before I rage at another NMP.
Why don't you use VR?
So I'll be right back.
What, you mean for racing? We can't get the whole interview, Giddy. So basically the format was like they had a whole bunch of interview questions. They asked me stuff. I can't even remember what I said. Like literally stuff came out of my mouth that I just can't remember. And then they obviously chose what they wanted to use and edited it how they wanted it to work, and the whole editorial side of it was left to them.
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors.
All the overlays though. They look like they are. I'd turn everything off.
Right side, clear right.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Bandit TV, thank you, mate. Not for me, Evil Chris, particularly not when you stream. I don't think you can be properly interactive when you do VR racing in a stream. It's very hard. Plus, VR racing, I think, is very tiring compared to normal racing. Like a couple of hours on a VR headset and my head's toast.